This idea came to me while making our last WAGYU comparison video. In that video I compared all the cheap WAGYUs I could find near me, and the cheapest one was a very low quality WAGYU that tasted very well. But many of you guys were pointing out in the comment section that it was looking more like a prime or even a choice better than a WAGYU steak. And come on guys, I know that marbling wasn't there, but it wasn't that bad. And that got me thinking, man, I think it's time to get and put the cheapest WAGYU I could find against the best prime I could get. If you have been following this series, you should already know that WAGYU is not a cut of beef. It is a completely different breed of cows originated from Japan. You should also know that there is different qualifications for WAGYU, and the marbling and color on the steak will change depending on the qualification it has. This one here, based on appearance and price, looked to be a low-quality American-produced WAGYU that is sold for $16 a pound, pretty affordable. In the other side we have this beautiful prime steak. This is a Black Angus prime steak of very good quality that is sold for $14 a pound. My idea is to compare these two steaks and see if the difference in price translates to a better meat or a difference in flavor. The WAGYU steak looks pretty decent for the price. It is kind of thin, but you can still feel the fat getting into your hands when you handle it. Of course, this is not a Japanese WAGYU, and it doesn't pretend to be. I've seen Japanese WAGYU A5 being sold for $200 a pound. So please take that into consideration for this comparison. If you try to compare a Japanese WAGYU steak to this, we will not be comparing apples to apples anymore. Also remember that there is no scoring system for the American WAGYU as it is for the regular beef, so we're kind of guessing with all this information. In the other hand, we have this pretty steak. If you're not familiar with how the USDA scores beef in the US, you should know that the score is what dictates the prices and the quality of the beef. The USDA applies 8 different scores to all the beef produced and regulated in the country. This does not apply to imported meat. The rates are based on the quality of the meat when inspected in the slaughterhouse or any other place they inspect to have access to the carcass. In the inspection process, the carcass will be sliced after the 12th rib to display the entire ribeye section, and the rating will be based on marbling colors and other measurements taken from that area at that time. The USDA have 8 different scores for meat. So let me tell you about it while I'm reading my notes here because it's a lot of information. For example, the lowest grade the USDA will give to any meat is called US Canner. After that we have the US Cutter, and in the same order we have the US Utility. The other one that comes a little bit on top of the US Utility will be the US Commercial, which is a kind of meat that is lacking in quality, really lean, and from older animals. Then after the US Commercial we have the US Standard. After that, we get the more commercial kind of meats. For example, after that, the US Select is the one that is coming, which is formerly known as Good. That is a low quality meat that you will find in the regular supermarkets. After the Select, we have the US Choice, which is a pretty good meat. Let me read what it says here. High quality, widely available in food service, industrial, and retail markets. And of course, the higher rate that we'll give to any meat will be the US Prime. And the US Prime is the best quality, the more marble meat that you will find in any supermarket, and it will be reflected on the prices as it will be more expensive than the regular Choice or anything else. The difference between Choice and Primes is largely due to the fat content of the beef. Prime normally has a higher fat content that is more and well distributed into muscular fat, or what we call marbling, than Choice. Another interesting fact is that currently only about 2.9% of the carcasses in the US are graded as Prime. And that is why Prime is more difficult to find and less affordable than Choice. And now that we know and understand both of the steaks we have here today, it's time to get them going. As I always do in our experiments, I will be seasoning both of these steaks exactly the same and at the same time. I will be seasoning with salt and pepper only. Salt and pepper are both just flavor enhancers. Any other spice added to the meat will change the external flavors, and we really need to experience the entire profile of the steaks. If you have been paying attention to our previous videos, you know that we are using a completely different grill lately, and I have to tell you, the more I use it, the more I like it. This new grill allows me to cook with wood and set the steaks over the wood fire for maximum flavor. And let me tell you, the experience has been fantastic. I will be making a full review on this grill soon, so keep tuned. Both of the steaks are going to be cooked in an indirect fire until they reach 110 degrees internal temperature. After that, I will gather my embers together and add wood to the grill to get those flames going, and we will be serving them right on top of the fire for about 1 minute per side. Well, Miss Ninja, we have another experiment here that I think you're gonna like.
I love all your experiments,
She
Ninja.
loves all the experiments,
Don't you?
Man, I think she's gonna love this one anyway. But we have an experiment here, okay? We have number A and we have number B.
Okay.
I don't know why I always go that way.
I don't know.
That's the right way of going, huh?
A, B. A, B?
Okay, we have number A and we have number B, and we're gonna see which is the best steak.
Let's do it.
All right?
I'm ready.
Let me get the pine trees away.
There we go.
Are you ready for this one, Ninja?
I'm more than ready. The
This
smell.
one is gonna be.
Oh my God, my mouth is watering.
The smell is crazy.
It is. Let's
All
go.
right. This is looking amazing, guys. Let's go for this.
Let's go, Ninja.
Wow. Wow.
The flavor. Love it.
Wow. Beefy. Really beefy.
Yeah.
Really tender and really juicy. Like on a steak that you can imagine, the best steak, not the best steak, but a good steak, how it should taste and feel, and the juiciness and everything. That is exactly what is in here.
The bite in it.
But
love it.
we have number B. Let's go for number B. All right, we have number B here. Let's go for number B.
Number B. I'm confused. I'm confused. Both of them are great.
I mean, number B is good, but let me ask you, which is your favorite?
Number A.
Number A is her favorite.
Why? What is it?
Guys, number A is my favorite because number A is delicious, brother.
And sister. And why? Tell me why. What's the
Number
difference?
A is WAGYU.
Oh my gosh.
Number B is a real good prime.
Got it. But they have similarities. That's
Yeah,
why I was
it's
like a
pretty
little
similar.
bit confused.
But let me tell you something, guys. WAGYU itself, it has a different taste, the meat, the constitution of the meat is completely different. It's a lot juicier and it's a lot better than any other prime. And for the price, guys, if you're gonna buy a prime, get a WAGYU for the price, man, because this WAGYU deserve it. This is so worth it.
It is. It is.
It is super worth it.
Super
Miss
worth
Ninja
it.
is worth it.
Miss
It's
Ninja,
worth it.
Miss Ninja.
Worth it.
Miss Ninja approved.
This is so
Worth it.
worth it.
It is worth it.
So, if you like it, please hit us with the like.
Lots and lots of likes.
Subscribe to the channel, share with your friends and family, and don't forget to share on your social networks because that helps us a lot. And I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna have a lot of comments. The same people that was saying that they had stayed admirably wasn't. I'm sure you guys are gonna have a lot to say. So put it down in the comments because we love to have a conversation going on with you guys.
Yes.
All the time. That's all for today, guys. But remember that I love you.
We love you. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.